Explaining negative energy balance in dairy cows. What is it? Where does it come from? If we look at this graph, there's nothing on there yet, but I will draw it in a second. Here the x-axis is the lactation days. So here we're going to the end of lactation. Then the y-axis is dependent on what I will drawing. But first I will start with milk production. M for milk production. The cow calves at day 0. What she will do is she will rather quickly increase in milk production, which will then trail off to the end of lactation. Of course, this demands a lot of energy which the cow needs to inject from feed. However, around calving, if you look at the dry period right before, her dry matter intake will drop around calving and then slowly increase. But this increase in dry matter intake is actually trailing the milk production. So here we see that we have a gap between the energy that the cow needs for milk production and the energy that the cow can ingest from her dry matter intake. So here we have an energy shortage. So in this period, this cow is in negative energy balance. When the difference is the biggest, that's where she has her energy balance nadir, the deepest point of energy balance. So if I would draw the energy balance, it will start out somewhere like this, go negative here, and then here go back to 0, where you have the deepest point here. Goal of dairy cow management: can we prevent the energy balance, negative energy balance? Very difficult to prevent this. Can we minimize its effect? Yes. The goal is to make it as short as possible, so move this point close to calving, and make it less deep, so move this point upwards. If we can achieve a short period of negative energy balance which is not too deep, then the cows will be able to cope with this. And this can be achieved by a good transition management, because if we can keep our cows eating in a very well filled up rumen here around calving, and also if we can postpone this lactation peak a little bit, then these two lines will move closer and we can minimize negative energy balance.